What's happening, everybody? Thanks for stopping by and then digging into the card pile. These are my recent pickups over the weekend, and I figured I'd share them with you. Sometimes not all the big things are the things that matter. Sometimes the little things matter, and these are some little gems that definitely matter to me. That's why I picked them up. So hopefully you enjoy them, and let me know in the comments if you have any of these cards or you are doing a run on any of these players. It's a mixed bag here. I have some basketball, football, baseball, and I believe one hockey card. So without further ado, let's get through this pile. All right. So the first one we have is this top super rookie, Steve Atwater, safety for the Broncos. And this is from 1990. I'm probably going to get blown smoke for not knowing the years or what have you, but that's fine. I can take it. I'm a big boy. But anyway, this was pretty cool. The Broncos were super tough back in them days, and he was a hell of a player. Then we got Junior Seau, also a 1990 draft pick, Hall of Famer, one of the best ever. And here's the back of that. Then we go on to Troy Aikman, top super rookie. So that's two super rookies. This is also from 1990. Can't stand the Cowboys, but you gotta give their players respect, at least a little bit, very little. So then we're gonna switch on to this 1976. It's 75 record breaker, George Blanda. That's a cool looking shot right there. They both dead eye on it. You know he kicked it in the uprights, through the uprights. So this was pretty cool. He was the first to score 2,000 points. George Blanda. Then we have from Donruss, the rated rookie of Puka Nakua for the Rams. This is 2000 what? 23? Yeah. He's on my fantasy team this year, so let's hope some good things. Then we have another guy that's also on one of my fantasy teams, Bo Nix for the Broncos. And this is his score green rookie. Whatever the green means, maybe black. Who knows? It's got green. But who knows? I know there's green, black, and what have you. Once you start going different colors and different parallels, you lose me. Just give me the basic ass base card and I'm happy. But Bo Nix right there, I think he's going to be, well, he's already a star kind of. I think he's going to be really, really good. I wouldn't be surprised if one day he does get a Super Bowl. Hopefully not before the Lions, though. Then we have another Bo Nix, rated rookie from Optic. That's pretty cool. He's actually in the Bronco uniform right there. Here's the back. So Bo Nix, that's pretty cool. Then we have another Puka Nakua. This is his rated rookie from Optic. Cool looking card right there. Here's the back. As I mentioned, I got a little bit of everything, so hopefully y'all dig it. Then we have a hockey card, super rookie, Jaromir Jagr, one of the all-time greats for the Pittsburgh Penguins and in hockey in general. And here we go. It has the rookie right wing goal scoring leaders. Ooh, Matt Sundane's on that list. Peter Banja, Mike Craig. Yeah, that's a good looking list right there. But yeah, Jaromir Jagr. Then we have some basketball. Here's Bill Bradley. This is from 72, 73, somewhere along there. Former Senator Bill Bradley and former NBA great, Hall of Famer Bill Bradley. Pretty good shape. Pretty sweet looking card. And he has a fine speaking voice, unlike myself. Then we have George Gervin, the Iceman. That's a pretty sharp looking card right there. What's weird about this card to me is there's nobody around him on the court, not one person. So you want to talk about isolation, this is it at its finest. Here's the back. So this is like 82, I believe. 81, 82. The Iceman cometh. More basketball. We have Rick Smith's rookie card for the Pacers, one of my favorite players of all time for the Pacers. They are my team. That's pretty cool. And showing out his wingspan right there. And what I loved about Rick is he was one of the few centers that didn't let Patrick Ewing or Shaq bully him around a lot. You know, even though he was weighed less and all that, he didn't back down from those guys and he didn't take no crap. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And a little side note, every time I see this card, I think of the actor John Turturro. This looks like him a little bit. But also, kind of looks like my friend Sabir Hussein. He owns an ice cream parlor here in town. But yeah, I'll have to show him this. That's pretty funny. But yeah, I like looking in the backgrounds of cards and seeing what I can find. It's pretty cool. But yeah, Rick Smith's right there. That's pretty awesome. I don't know what's going on right there. That's pretty wild. I'll have to look into that a little bit better. But yeah, the Dunkin' Dutchman. Now I think we're on to baseball. And the first one I picked up is this Jim Abbott Topps All-Star Rookie. And I have dozens of Jim Abbott cards. I really liked him as a player and what he overcame and what he stood for, and just the way he persevered. It was a pretty solid guy. But out of all the cards I have of his, I didn't have this one, and I thought that was odd. I saw it and I was like, man, do I have this? And then I thought about it. I was like, nope, don't have it. Got to get it. So I got it. But yeah, Jim Abbott. That's a good looking card right there. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't have that already. Then we have future Hall of Famer Clayton Kershaw right here. I believe this is his 2009 Topps. Maybe his rookie, maybe not. I don't know. It's just a cool looking card because to me, he's throwing his fastball and it looks like he's right on top of the batter. You get the batter, the pitcher, the ball all in there. Second base, the mound. I mean, it's all right there. It's like they're playing in the backyard. It's just crazy. Cool looking shot. Then we have some Kellogg's cards. The first one we have is Bob Gibson. Let's see if we can get the tweak on it here to get the shots. You kind of see it. It's there, darn it. But anyway, Bob Gibson, and this year it's Sportflix. Anyway, Bob Gibson, Kellogg's. Then we have Warren Spahn. You can kind of see it. Not really. Looks crazy right there. There it kind of is. But anyway, Hall of Famer, Warren Spahn. Here's the back. I wasn't going to flash it and see if it turned in the back. I can't get a good shot. Sorry, guys and gals. You know who you are. And then we have Hall of Fame pitcher, Tom Seaver. You can kind of see that one. Yeah, and this is when he played for the Mets. So that's a pretty cool shot right there. Old Tom Seaver. Then the next two cards I have are Al Harabowski. And these are the error cards, the infamous error cards, if you will. This is the 81 Fleer, and this is the 82 Fleer. And if you look on the back, everything's pretty normal, except when you get to his height, it says 5'1". And it's on both cards, back to back. And I really dig error cards. I try to collect as many as I can. And these are pretty cool ones right here. These were kind of a big deal for a minute. And to me, they're still kind of a big deal because they're cool. So yeah, Al Harabowski back-to-back error cards. Then we have this Casey Stengel card. Again, I don't know what year it is. I could look it up, but I just got them and haven't been too worried about looking them up because it doesn't matter to me. I like them. But this is a cool shot, a cool picture, portrait, whatever you want to call it. I like how all the different colors for the letters. And it's just a good looking card. Top's a little banged up there, but the color itself is just nice. And the cartoon back here, I'll just talk a little bit so you can check it out. Maybe you can pause it. I don't know. But yeah, old man Casey Stengel. Then we have this 1987 Topps, or 87 Donruss Barry Bonds rookie. I had one before, but a buddy of mine needed one to complete his set or something, or just maybe he wanted it. I don't know. But I ended up sending it to him, and I ran across his. I was like, well, I might as well get one. I just like the tall hat. Pretty cool. And then we have from 1967, the 66 batting leaders with Hall of Famers Frank Robinson, Tony Oliva, and Al Kaline. Pretty cool looking card right there. 3 of the best. Back's not too shabby. But yeah, 3 greats on one card. Why not? And then we have from 1970, Hank Aaron. Just dig this card. It says a lot without saying much. Let me just put it that way. So yeah, the hammer, Hank Aaron. Then these next 2, they're the same card, but they're not the same card. We have the 85 Donruss, Roger Clemens, and then we have the 85 Leaf Donruss. Canadian version, I guess, but those are pretty cool right there. The edges are always messed up on these cards, on the 85s, but what can you do? Still cool. I got 2 versions of it, so that's pretty awesome. Here's the back. Yeah, see, that's pretty nuts. William Roger Clemens. All right. So, yeah, those are pretty cool to pick up. And the last one I picked up, my buddy Warren D. from the CLE would appreciate. This is the Destruction Crew. Minnie Minoso, Rocky Colavito, and Larry Doby. Pretty sweet looking card. In pretty darn good shape. Nothing really too wrong with it. Might be a little something on there. I have to investigate a little further. But no, that's just a great looking card right there. Minnie is always smiling. Dig it. Same could be said with Larry Doby. I don't see too many cards of his where he's not got some sort of smile on his face. So yeah, the Destruction Crew. Cleveland Indians, heart of the batting lineup right there. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Anytime you can pick up a Minnie Minoso, I suggest you do so. Aha. So yeah, that's my little pile of cards for the card pile. I hope you dug them. Let me know in the comments if you collect any of these certain players or the Kellogg sets or which sets in the Kellogg's or the Topps or the Donruss. Hockey, basketball. Let me know who your favorite teams are and which leagues. Anything you want to drop in the comments, that's great. And I'll reply back. I try to reply back to everyone because I appreciate when you take the time, not just to watch them, but to give a thumbs up and comment. I appreciate all that. You know, if you want to do 1 of the 3, 2 of the 3, 3 of the 3, or none of the 3, well, hopefully at least watch. But again, thanks for watching. I hope you dug the cards and have a good rest of the week.